Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Brevard Sports Network. It's volleyball week here on BSN. Yes, I know it's week one of the high school football season, but it's volleyball season two, and we have not and will not leave out the ladies that go on these courts and give so much of their time to a sport that has literally become a year-round sport, just like football, no doubt about it. And, you know, we have done just about, I think we've done probably, I would say, 3/4 of the schools in Brevard County. We just don't have the time to get to all of them. But one I couldn't leave out was Melbourne. And from left to right on your camera are the three captains, the senior captains this year for the Melbourne Bulldogs. Please welcome in Haliey, Trillo, Libby, Ashline, and Mckenna Green. Ladies, how are you?
Good.
Good? All right. So we know we got to talk loud. Let's get started. 12-9 last year. You had 7 seniors on that team that graduated, but you bring back 9. I think I counted on your roster. 9 seniors this year. Start with you, Haliey. What are the expectations for this program this year?
I think our expectations is to really show motivation through all of our girls. I think through freshmen and JV and even varsity. As seniors, I think that we have a lot to show to the table. So to really motivate our other girls, what it's like to be seniors or even captains, I think that will definitely help going forward with this program.
And obviously wins, right? You want to win. Mm-hmm. And you know, so I would present the same question to you. You've been on varsity for 4 years now, right? Yeah. 4. You 3, and then 4. So I think as you come into this season, I've always liked the way that you two have played. I think you have a passion for it, and I love the way you play at the net, and I love the way you play in the backcourt. Tell me what your goals and expectations are for this team this year.
Well, ever since I was a freshman, kind of watching the seniors, it's kind of cool because they kind of run the team. They're what you make of Mel High, really. So it's kind of a big spot to fill, especially from last year, from all the girls that left. But I think just to have...
You got to be a little bit louder for us. Go ahead. No, you're okay. Listen, you can yell at me. Go ahead.
I just want to have as much fun as we can.
Yeah.
Especially since it's our last year.
Gotcha.
I think we have to. And we have a great team, and a lot of us are really good friends. So it kind of works out.
Now, Mckenna, you transferred over from another school this year.
Yes, I did.
How's the transition for you been? And as a transfer into the program, you know, you come from a team that won 3 straight, I think, district championships. What would you like to bring to the program from where you come from?
I kind of just want to make the season as long as possible.
Yeah.
That's like my big goal for the season. Thankfully, the last 2 years, it's been super long, and we've made it far. So I hope to do the same thing this year.
Now, Coach, tell me about Coach. Who's your coach? Tell everybody who your coach is.
Jan Dermer.
Coach Dermer is amazing. I love Coach. And not only is Coach Dermer just involved with volleyball, but she's always at the school. She is a Melbourne Bulldog through and through.
Yes, she is.
You know, I mean, she bleeds green. You know, we have a guy on the staff who graduated from Melbourne High School, Coach Billy Palmer, and I always say he bleeds green. I wouldn't say he bleeds as much green as Coach Dermer. Tell me about Coach.
She loves our sport. She's very competitive, and I think she just wants what's best for everyone on the team, whether that's us varsity or even through freshman and JV. I think she just wants what's best for the program as a whole.
Gotcha. Tell me something about Coach. What kind of a coach is she? How does she coach?
She's very determined.
Yeah.
With everything that she does. Very open too. school hours, especially if you need her, she's always there. I
Yeah.
went to her the other day and she was literally watching film. So she's always involved with something volleyball related.
Okay, so you ladies had your first exhibition match, and exhibition matches are to fix the things that need fixing prior to the start of the season. They're not really so much for wins and losses. McKenna, what would you say? What do you like about what this team is doing right now?
I think we have a really strong offense
Mm-hmm.
right now. I think that's going to take us really far in the season.
Mm-hmm.
I think defense is one of our main focus points as of right now, but that's about it.
Yeah, no. And what needs to improve?
Yeah, I would say defense because I already know that there's going to be a lot of strong hitters this year, especially with some of our rivals. So
Yeah.
I think that our defense needs to definitely be improved.
Now, Haliey, I've heard the expression last year with Jordan Patrick when we named her our volleyball player of the year. One of the things that Jordan taught me was that setters get no love. Yeah. So tell me about that. Tell me about the setter position.
Yeah, I feel like, like even the sport as a whole, I think everyone just looks at like the hitters, or like if you dig up a really hard ball, like then they look at defense like, wow. But like I feel like without your setters, then there wouldn't be any hits to.
I mean, the ball doesn't magically drop out of the air, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be put there.
Yeah.
And I think that's well said, because the setter is, and to put it in terms that if you don't know volleyball, the setter is like the quarterback on the court.
They are, yes.
Right.
Yes.
The quarterback gets all the love, so should the setter.
Right, exactly.
All right, we got that established. But Libby, there is nothing better in the world, right, than that ball coming down perfectly. You left-handed or right-handed?
I write with my left hand, but
Oh.
I hit with my right with my left hand, hit with my
Right hand? Okay. All right. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. So southpaw that hits with the right hand. But there is nothing better than swinging that right. And I've seen you make some massive kills. Tell me, is there any better feeling, aside from a win, on the court than getting up 6-10 inches over that net, swinging that right arm, and boom, right down the middle? Tell me about that.
It's always fun. I love it. Especially, I try to like picture it night before a game so I can have at least the confidence, because it is scary, especially going into the new season.
Right.
And you're like, oh, I don't want to mess up, this and that. But if it's perfect, especially when I have them, because they are the quarterbacks.
Right.
They are the reason why I get such a good hit or kill. And I always thank them, because I wouldn't do it without them, literally.
Yeah, no doubt. Absolutely, no doubt. And, just to say, I've seen some, in club volleyball, and we're going to talk about that in a minute, because I want to make sure that we promote the clubs that you play for as well. I've seen in club volleyball when there are new setters on the floor, so to speak, and that ball goes just a little bit too far, just a little bit too short, the look on the hitter's face is always priceless. McKenna, one of the things that I really liked about what I remember about your play last year was your serve. I thought you have an outstanding serve. I really liked your serve. I think you had somewhere between 35 and 40 aces. And we don't talk about the stats. They show up on the screen as we go throughout this interview. But tell me about serving and how much time is spent on that process.
Serving's a lot more focused now, I think, because it's basically the game.
Right.
It starts with the serve, starts with the pass, but the serve is what it's all about. I practice serving.
A lot?
Yeah.
How many balls a day do you hit? Would you say all of you hit? How about for you? Anybody can
Probably
take this.
just serving like at least 40.
Yeah.
40.
40?
A
Practice.
Just serving.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
serving.
How about setting?
Setting? Oh, yeah. Probably like 100 over.
Wow, so it's constant.
Yeah.
Yes.
You ever get tired of playing a game? Because it's a 365.
It gets tiring.
Yeah,
You
it
get
does.
tired.
Who do you play for club-wise?
I play for Countdown.
Okay, how about you?
Same.
Countdown?
Countdown.
So we have Countdown. Countdown in the house. Tell me a little bit about club volleyball. Tell me about the travel. Look, I mean, it wears on me when I travel, okay, to broadcast club volleyball. Tell me Tell me about you girls, because it's constant throughout the summer. Tell me about it.
Yeah. Well, like getting right off of school, like you have your school season, and then you have your banquet,
Right.
And you have about like 2 to 3 months, and then you jump right into
Into it.
season. So it can be a little difficult, and it can be kind of stressful a little bit. But I think through constant touches, you get better throughout the year. So there will be such a different change from last school season
Right.
to the next school season through just a couple of touches through club season. Yeah.
Where was your favorite place? Where, of all the cities you've traveled to, and I'll ask all of you, so we'll come back to you on this one. Where was your favorite place to play out of state?
Oh gosh.
Do you have one?
We went out of state once, so I can't really say anything. But
With any other club, did you ever travel anywhere? No? How about any of you other ladies? Have you traveled?
I went to Michigan, Colorado,
Okay.
Savannah.
Gotcha.
Savannah was my favorite.
Was it your favorite? How about for you?
I haven't been out of state.
Okay.
We are going to go out of state for Countdown this.
Okay, good. Well, it's a new club, so
Yeah.
you have to, and they did a really nice job this year, and so you'll be out of state this year. So I'll see you on the road this year. That's awesome. All right, let's find out a little bit about it. We'll get back to volleyball, but these ladies took the time out of their day to come here, so we want to get to know them a little bit. And we are here with Haliey, Trillo, Libby, Ashline, and Mckenna Green, senior captains for the Melbourne Bulldogs volleyball team this year. So it's senior year. You finally got to this pinnacle of the year. Then you look at it and you go, well, there's still 7 more months. What are, of all the things, I don't mean volleyball, I don't mean sports, off the court. What are you looking forward to the most? Is it graduation, prom dress? Or what are you looking forward to the most about being a senior?
I'm looking forward to graduation.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I'm a dual enrolled student.
Okay.
So I hope to graduate with my AA. So I think that's something I'll be looking forward to, a graduation party for sure.
What are you studying?
Biology.
Okay. What would you, in 10 years from now, where do you foresee yourself?
Well, I'm stuck between 2 occupations.
Okay.
I'm either gonna go towards genetic counseling.
Okay.
Or being a physician assistant.
Wow, genetic counseling. What is that? I have no idea what that is.
Okay, so if you...
I'm acting like I know. I've got a clue.
If you already have autoimmune disease or just a genetic disorder,
Okay.
you go to this counselor and they'll prescribe you medications.
Gotcha.
Or give you therapies to either reduce these symptoms or possibly not have these symptoms at all. And it'll be better for your lifespan and to elongate it over the years.
Wow. Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
By the way, I have a feeling there are not enough genetic counselors in the world.
No, it's very, very specific because you can't really branch off to anything
Right.
else. It's either that's it. That's all you do.
Can I ask why this interests you?
Yeah. So during the summer, I took general biology
Mm-hmm.
at Eastern Florida, and I had Penny McDonald as my professor, and I
Okay.
love her. And she mentioned genetic counseling, and just at that moment, I was just like, that is something that I may want to do for the rest of my life.
You want to give back?
Yeah.
I'd like that.
Yes.
I like that. Are you committed anywhere? Do you know where you want to go to college?
I have my top 3 in mind.
Okay.
That would be either UCF,
Mm-hmm.
FAU, or USF.
Okay. There's too many F's in there for me to remember,
know.
but I got you.
Yeah, but in state.
Libby, how about for you? The same question. What are you looking forward to the most this year?
just I would say graduating.
Yeah.
Also, senior privilege is also something.
What
to
kind
look
of senior
forward to.
privileges happen these days?
Well-
Does Melbourne paint parking spaces? You all do all that? Or?
We did last year,
Did
but
you?
this year I don't
No.
think we're doing it this year.
Okay. Grad bash. You do all those things?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
That should be. I think I do want to go to that, so that might be something.
Okay,
And also
cool.
to graduate would be really fun.
Walking across that stage
Yeah.
is the ultimate pinnacle, isn't it? What about for you? Where do you see yourself in 10 years? And look, if nobody knows, that's fine, because I still don't know, right? So tell me where do you see yourself in 10 years?
I really. That's like I don't.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that. What about college? Where would you like to go to college? Or do you know?
I'm still a little clueless about that.
Okay.
Right now, I have an offer to Eastern Florida.
There you go.
So I might take that if that's like when in doubt. That if I don't get anything else, but
Do all of you want to play volleyball in college?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna enjoy it my senior year,
Right.
as if it was my last.
Right.
But if the opportunity comes, then I'll take it for sure.
You
Yeah.
got, I was going to say, you got offer, yeah. McKenna, question to you. What are you looking forward to the most this year?
Graduation.
Are you
Yeah.
just getting across that stage?
Yes.
And then how about for you, colleges? Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
As of right now, I want to be a teacher.
Okay.
Elementary education really interests me right now.
I'm sorry. I just think it's fascinating that, and I think today's generation gets such a bad rap on service and wanting to give back. But yet here we have two young ladies sitting at the table that want to do exactly that. And they're not the first two over the summer in all of the sports that we've had in here. And I think you all need to keep that in mind. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm looking at USF right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's on the top of my list. A lot
Okay.
of Florida schools, but it's about
Volleyball in college?
Not right now.
No?
No.
That's okay. Go out and have fun this year. And I like the answer you gave. You want to do it as if it's your last.
Yes.
Because you know you're gonna go out there and just give it your all, right? That's awesome. Here with Haliey, Trillo, Libby, Ashline, and McKenna Green of the Melbourne Bulldogs as we get to know the Bulldogs. And this, we obviously pre-record these, so this interview will air coming up this week. Their first three games, St. Cloud, Holy Trinity, and Bayside, another team filled with seniors. Those Bayside Bears, 5 seniors on that team, but not an easy schedule to start the year. They will host St. Cloud,
Yes.
and then you will hit the road for Holy Trinity and Bayside. You will see the Bulldogs this year on Brevard Sports Network 3, 4, maybe 5 times. And it's tough for us to really tell you specifically how many times you'll see one team because we do so many. So, and we always try to keep it two in-county teams, obviously, because that gives the opportunity for you out there to see two. So, all right, that's what you're looking forward to as seniors and futures and all of that good stuff. All right, now let's have some fun. So, tell me about this team. 9 seniors on it. What if I said to you, you get one word to describe the personality of the team off the court, what would that one word be? That's a tough one. That's the first time I've ever asked that. I like that.
Fun.
Fun. Okay, fun. How would you describe it?
I would say goofy.
Goofy?
I was going to say funny.
Funny, goofy. All right, who on the team of and we can keep it to the seniors. All right, which one of the seniors, because you're the captains. So if we're going to ask anybody, who is the mom of the group? The one where Coach Dermer is trying to give a lesson. Somebody in the back is talking, and they won't be quiet. And that person will turn around and go, shh, Coach is talking. Who is that?
McKenna.
McKenna? That's you, huh?
I guess.
Yeah. Who takes the longest to prepare to come out onto the floor? Who wraps up with
Is
the
it only seniors?
Who is it?
Is it only seniors?
No, you can pick anybody.
Who takes the longest?
Yeah, who
Like,
takes
to
the
prepare?
Yeah, to get to tape up, get ready, get out. You're constantly waiting on
I
them.
can go. Kennedy.
Kennedy? Okay, Kennedy, I got you. All right, who on the team would you say is the one that is the craziest? The one that, you know what? They have that adventurous personality. They'll be the one in 5 years, jumping out of airplanes and doing all that crazy stuff. Who is that on the team?
Gabby or Alicia?
Gabby or Alicia? Okay, all right. And on the floor, how would you describe this team on the floor?
It's hard to say at first. We've been practicing for a little bit, but I don't know. I just feel like through time, like at least through a couple games, I want to get a feel of the team. Because right now, like we've just been practicing.
Since August 1st, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so it's been kind of hard to say, but I think we're going to have a great turnout this year. And especially like encouraging wise, like I just think we're just going to have a great team.
What, you ready? You want to play rapid fire? You know what rapid fire is? Ready to play?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's start with you on this
All
one.
right.
Social media is going to end tomorrow.
Okay.
It's gone. You get to pick one of 4. Actually, I'm going to take Facebook out because no 17 or 18-year-old I know is going to pick Facebook. You get Snapchat, Instagram, or TikTok. What are you picking?
Oh, it's fast. Probably Instagram.
Okay.
TikTok.
Snapchat.
3. That's the first time we've gotten 3 different answers. So we got Instagram. Why TikTok?
Because it's funny.
It is funny.
It's entertaining. And
It
you can
is
find
funny.
anything on
So
it.
who is okay? So let's go back to the team question before we continue with the rapid fire. Who's the goofiest on the team? And when I say goofiest, I mean the funniest on the team. Who is that? If this is a fun, goofy, funny team, who is the pinnacle of that?
It's hard to say. I think
All of you.
Yeah, I think we're all funny.
It's a shared responsibility.
And that makes it a lot better.
I like that. Right. I got you. All right, back to rapid fire. What television show, children's television show as a kid, could you not live without? For my daughter, it was Caillou. What was it for you? You had to watch Scooby-Doo?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite character on Scooby-Doo?
Shaggy.
Shaggy?
I don't know. I feel like SpongeBob. It was
Okay.
always there.
Favorite character on SpongeBob?
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob?
SpongeBob.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was
I guess it
always
was just a
there.
go-to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Still
know.
watch it?
Sometimes,
I
maybe.
still watch Scooby-Doo.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so does my daughter. She's 24. She still loves it. You ever see that Scooby-Doo look-alike vehicle driving around town?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's wild to say the least. All right, cheeseburger or pizza? You can only have one.
Pizza.
What do you put on it?
Cheese.
Nothing else?
Pepperoni.
Okay.
Cheese pizza.
A cheeseburger.
What do you put on your cheese pizza?
No,
Just cheese. You ain't into that crazy pineapple stuff?
No.
What kind of cheese?
Pepper jack.
Really? That's the first pepper jack answer we've got. I like it. I like that. Yeah. Pepper jack. Tell me about your families a little bit.
Well, my family moved from Texas.
Okay.
So it's just
What
us
part?
four. Amarillo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hot in Amarillo.
Yeah, it is.
They think it's hot in Florida. They ain't been to Amarillo yet.
Yeah, it gets
And
really
dusty.
hot. Yeah, it's dry.
Right.
Yeah. So it's just me, my brother, my mom, and my dad.
Okay.
And my two dogs,
Okay, what are your dogs' names?
Chapo and Fergie.
Chapo, that's cute. What kind of dogs you got?
Fergie, she's a Shih Tzu mix.
Okay.
And then Chapo, he's an American bully.
Really? How do they get along?
They butt heads all the time.
Do they really?
Yeah.
I would imagine, yeah.
They do.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, which one of your dogs is your favorite?
Chapo.
All right, there you go. How about you? Tell us about your family.
I've always lived here.
Yeah?
I come from a huge family.
Really?
My mom's the youngest of 9, and my dad has like 6 other siblings. So,
Now, where did your parents go to high school here?
O'Galley.
Did they really? Okay, so it's all pretty much in the Melbourne, O'Galley.
Yeah. my
Okay,
dad
I got
played
you.
Football for O'Galley.
How about you? You got any animals? Pets?
Oh, sorry, I took her. Yeah, I have a dog, Willow, and then I have 2 cats, Binks
Okay.
and Opal.
What kind of dog is Willow?
We don't know.
Really?
We got her off of Craigslist.
It's a mutt.
Yeah,
Mutts
she's
are
a
cool.
beagle mix.
I got you.
So,
Okay.
we'll
What
figure
about
it
these
out.
cats? Tell me about these cats.
I love them.
Do you?
They're so pretty.
What are their
Yeah.
names?
Binks, but Binks is from Hocus Pocus. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's not black. He's white.
Okay.
And he's very pretty. And then Opal, super shy.
Okay.
Never see her.
How about you? Tell me about your family.
I've always lived here. My parents aren't from here.
Okay.
I have one sister.
Okay.
2 dogs.
Okay. Dogs? What kind of dogs?
Chihuahua mixes.
Okay. Names?
Charlie and Lucky.
Okay. All right. And notice I didn't ask you about the names of your siblings. I asked about the names of your pets.
That's the important stuff.
Ladies, if I said to you, what do you want everybody to know about the Melbourne Bulldogs this year? What should we know about this team that maybe we don't? 12-9 last year. You're always a team. Let me give you my impression of this team when I saw it play a couple times last year. You're in every match. You're battling. 12, and you may not win them, but you certainly give that opponent a very difficult time. With the talent that this team has this year, I can see that flipping the other way. In other words, those close games maybe you didn't pull down in the last couple of years, maybe you grabbed this year. So, but what should we know about this team that maybe we don't?
We're hardworking.
Yeah.
And I say we have good sportsmanship.
How do you all stay focused and trained? Like everybody does volleyball all year round, right?
Yeah.
What do you work on? What do you train? How do you train to stay on top of your game?
I usually do serve receive because I feel like that's the biggest struggle I have.
Right.
So it can be difficult sometimes. So usually I have to find a partner
Gotcha.
to serve at me and then obviously serve receive it.
Gotcha.
It can be difficult.
Yeah. How about you? What do you work on?
I do a lot of box jumps, so I can get my
What is a
vertical.
box jump?
It's
I see. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Oh
I try
man,
to
those
do
are brutal.
Yeah, I
So, but-
actually just got hurt from one because I fell.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah. Now I'm fine.
Not missing any time, right? Okay.
And I
Coach
do a lot
Sturmer.
of core stuff. and
Okay.
To make my vertical a lot higher.
Okay, cool. How about you?
A lot of setting touches, like setting a ball at home, just stuff like that on the wall.
Part of my job is to keep you off balance. So if I picked up your iPhone right now and looked at it, what would the one song be that you listen to the most? What type of music do you like? What's the last concert you went to? You remember?
I've never been to a concert.
What? We got to talk about. You've never been to a concert?
No, I haven't.
Really? Okay. Well, who is your favorite? What do you listen to?
I listen to a lot of stuff. I usually listen to either rap or.
Who's your favorite rapper?
Yeah, put on the spot.
Right.
Probably either Playboy Cardi or Drake.
You know, I only know one of them. I'm gonna
Drake?
Playboy Cardi.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look him up. All right.
Yeah.
How about for you? What kind of music you like?
It's kind of everywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
You ever been to a concert?
Yeah, my first one recently, I went with Mac. We went to Big Time Rush.
What's Big Time Rush?
It was a band from when we were little.
I was gonna say, is that is it really? Where was this at?
It was in Orlando at UCF, the arena. Yeah.
Caleb shaking his head. Why didn't you tell me? I'd have bought you a ticket, Caleb. You could have went.
It was so fun.
It was
You
a lot of
know.
fun.
Yeah. Wow. Go ahead.
One of the few Disney bands that has actually been successful after leaving Disney.
Who sang that song? You don't know she's beautiful.
That was One Direction.
You know, I've seen One Direction twice.
Really?
Yeah. Can you believe that?
Now, wait a minute.
I know I've never told anybody that, okay? But I've seen One Direction twice in concert. You know, when I was married, my stepdaughters were girls, and my daughter is a girl. And so when she came down here, One Direction happened to be here for both summers, and I will admit I thoroughly enjoyed myself. You know, I had a great time at the concert. I did. As we get set to wrap up here, ladies, this has been a lot of fun. And I know I asked you this at the beginning of the interview, so I'll kind of ask it a little bit differently. I won't ask you to tell. You expect this year, you play in a tough district. What are your expectations in terms of, you said you want to play deep into the season. How far do you think this team can go? You've been on a team that won a district championship. Can this team do that?
Yes.
Yeah? How do you get it done?
We have to practice really hard,
Yeah.
especially for defense, because Vieira's really tough. So
Yeah, they're good this
Yeah.
year.
and
I
they're always
understand they
in our
beat Merritt
district.
Island the other night.
Yeah,
Yeah. Wow.
yeah.
Oh, it's going to be a fun year.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be fun. I just said, yeah, we have to work
Yeah.
hard and get a lot of reps.
Anybody? Now, I always give the student athletes an opportunity because we can't have everybody come into the studio. And I think you three ladies are an outstanding representation of Melbourne volleyball. So is there anybody you want to say hello to before we go?
Anyone.
Anyone. Anyone. You'd be surprised who watches these interviews.
Probably my family back home.
In Amarillo?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's cool. When's the last time you were in Amarillo?
I was just there and I forgot how. It was for my cousin's graduation.
Gotcha.
so-
Gotcha. Okay. How about you? Who would you like to say hello to? You got a big family.
Yeah, I do. So probably all my family, because my dad will definitely tell all of them about this.
About this and be watching,
Yeah.
right? And how about for you, McKenna?
Probably my family.
Yeah, I got you. You know, I tell you, I'm sad to see these come to an end. I just wish we could do these all the time because I don't know what I enjoy more, watching these student athletes play or actually having the opportunity to get to sit here and talk with them and get to know them. It's funny because what you take from these when you watch them play, you're able to tell stories about them and you know more about them. And then you feel a lot closer connected to the program. And I tell you, I think that's one of the things that makes for a good broadcast is for the guy telling you about the players on the floor. And it's just great to have these student athletes in here. And I just can't wait until we get through this year to get a whole new batch of student athletes in here. And again, I can't think of three student athletes to end this for us this summer than Haliey, Trillo, Libby, Ashline, and Mckenna Green. As always, I want to thank Caleb Brown for producing this. So, for Haliey, for Libby, for Mckenna, and Caleb, I'm Alan for the Brevard Sports Network. Have a great night, everybody, and you know the drill. Make it a sports.